kick off Week 13 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Now, they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Now a dump off here complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. Able to power through. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Cowboys at 7-4 on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful. And I expect them to do it just that.
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. A first down throw for Prescott. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jabril Cox. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott, he'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Prescott to throw it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
You're rich, motherfucker!
And the Seahawks are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
First down, Seahawks.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you. I would actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they still have some tough games to come. And keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
On 1st and 10, Smith. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Throw left side, taken in by Mims. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guy?
End zone call. Touchdown.
Everybody in that goddamn dressing room knows that I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there will
Seahawks
be.
use the only turnover to get on the board first here in this one. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember
yeah.
what he told us?
You don't like it.
At some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Muscles him off. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
That's got this one complete to Pollard. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You talk about this Seahawks defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Oh, and his his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
A solid stiff arm. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another 1st down run right there.
On 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
Walker dances his way for the touchdown.
And Walker with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks
Everybody in
have
that
taken a
goddamn
2-touchdown
room
lead
knows
now.
that I'm the best there is,
You get in a
the
second
best
and
there
long
was,
situation
and the
down
best
here in the
there
red
ever
zone.
will be.
I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something
If you don't like it,
and
come
take it all the way into the end zone.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. He's got it at the 15. A big play here for Dallas. And even 60 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the...
There he goes, left side.
Walker dances his way for the touchdown.
With his second touchdown here in this first
You're sorry. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of time right here.
Boy, Charles,
you're
this
so weak.
offense is just
You're a waste
so
of my
explosive.
time.
They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they
Everybody
are
in
right
that
there on that
goddamn dressing
we
room
often
knows that I'm the
overstate
best there
about
is,
how
the
explosive
best
teams
there
are,
was,
but this
and
team
the
is
best
truly
there
a
ever
threat to
will
score
be.
on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best
If you don't
offense.
like it, tough
Extra
shit.
point up and through by Myers, and it's now 21-7.
Cowboys 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there.
Yo, Rinse
Pick
too,
six, and I
motherfucker.
think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take
Everybody in that
throwing lanes, and
goddamn
that's
dressing
exactly
room
what they
knows
did,
that I'm
and
the
came
best
through with a
there is,
big-time
the
pick
best there
6.
was,
The extra
and the
point
best there ever
now
will be.
coming from Myers.
If you don't like it,
And he's been a
tough
busy
shit.
man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Cowboys 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Prescott now on second down. And his throw is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 63 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 47.
First and 10 at the 47.
Prescott. This one thrown deep for Schoonmaker. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there. 26 yards. Now a first and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Off of play action. Here's Smith. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone.
Everybody in that goddamn dressing room knows that I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there will be.
And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first half lead.
If you don't like it,
Myers
come
connects
shit.
on the PAT, and the route is on
I'm
here.
surgical with this bitch,
half.
Jay. How you want a dog, huh?
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard
You're
line.
rinsed too, motherfucker.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. He finds Smith and Jigba.
You're sorry. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of time right here.
15-yard touchdown grab.
Ah,
And the
you're so
Seahawks
weak.
have taken
You're a waste of my time.
5-touchdown lead.
You know, I'm surgical with this bitch,
Okay,
Jay.
we need to
How
double
you want
check
a
here with
dog,
Marvin
huh?
because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is
Everybody in that
drives,
goddamn
5
dressing room knows
touchdowns,
that
and they've got a
I'm
nice
the
healthy
best
lead.
there is,
Well, after the
the best
first
there was,
drive, we
and the
thought
best there
things
ever
might
will
be
be.
clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now-
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Prescott on first down. Flush to his right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. Smith and Jigba with the grab. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First down, Seahawks.
Now Geno on first down. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Smith. He finds Smith and Jigba. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Again, Smith. Throw out wide is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll have time for 1 play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fan. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27. A shotgun snap for Smith. This is the tight end Fan. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Smith. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down. Throwing now is Geno. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Everybody in that goddamn dressing room knows that I'm the
His
best
second
there is,
touchdown of
the
the game,
best there was,
17th
and the
on
best
the
there
year.
will be.
And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be
You don't
neutral,
like
but I'm
it,
feeling
tough
the pain
shit.
right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott looks to throw on first. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Pollard will take it up the gut. There he goes, right side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 103 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Prescott down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Smith's pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys
So
take
good
over
starting
first
field
and
position
10
for him here as they come up 1st and
10.
10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are in great shape.
Yo, Rinse, dude,
as they take
motherfucker.
over at their 46-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. End zone caught.
The beast, DK Metcalf.
With another touchdown.
Everybody in that
24
goddamn
on the
dressing
year.
room
And the
knows that I'm the
Seahawks
best
will
there
hold on
is,
to their
the
lead
best
here
there
in the
was,
final
and the
minute
best
of the
there will
third.
be.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for the Cowboys.
To throw is Prescott. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Second and 10.
Hey, down.
Here's Prescott. He finds his man, Pollard. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing, Prescott. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now here's Michael Dixon. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Taking it about the 36. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
On the draw, it's Pollard. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
32 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Dancing to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown. Tony Pollard, 35 yards. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. That's caught. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for two. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. Oh, they're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now. Trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Play action. It's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Feed the beast, DK Metcalf.
With career touchdown number 60. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats.
Everybody in that goddamn dressing room knows that I'm the
Brandon
best there is,
convention tells
best
us
there was,
it's time
and
for
the
them
best
to get
there
off the
ever will
gas a
be.
little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Prescott to throw it. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Gotcha, Rich.
He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play here for Dallas. 56 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Back at the 35-yard line.
Now Prescott. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Brings up third down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Gotcha, bitch.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Smith going to throw it. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, Smith. And he's got it.
No offense.
Touchdown.
Everybody in that goddamn dressing room.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball, and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
Won't be able to smile about it.
Well, see, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And they take a knee.
Everybody in that goddamn dressing room knows that I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring.
On the